Whether you're an individual with a product to sell or a business offering services, mastering the art of sales funnel can literally multiply your business profits and revenue in the shortest time possible. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the blueprint on how to create a sales funnel, also including some actionable steps that you can take right now to build your own sales funnel for your products, for your services, or for even any of your own tailored objectives that you want to have in your own business. Now, I would like to break this video into 4 important parts. The first part is understanding the sales funnel process. So this is where I'm going to walk you through what is a sales funnel and the stages involved in a sales funnel. Secondly, I'm going to show you how to map out your sales funnel that will increase your product sales. Then in the third part of this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to build this sales funnel. Finally, I'm going to walk you through how to test and optimize your sales funnel for maximum conversion. Let's get into the video. Now, what exactly is a sales funnel and why is it important? A sales funnel is a strategic process designed to guide visitors or potential customers through a series of steps, ultimately leading them to make a purchase or take a desired action. All you need to do for me right now is to imagine and to think of it as a journey that begins with capturing the attention of your audience and ends with them becoming a paying customer. In order for you to really understand the processes involved and the stages involved in a sales funnel, let me walk you through the 4 steps of every sales funnel. And it starts with awareness. The awareness stage is a stage where now visitors get to know about your products. Before now, they don't know nothing about you, but right now they are aware of your product. They are aware of it. They know what the product is about. They know what it does, and they know the solution it offers. But that is the only thing they know about your product. At that point, they don't have any desire to do anything about it. Then step 2. Step 2 is the interest stage. The interest stage is when these visitors are now able to begin to develop a desire for wanting the solution you offer, right? At this point, they are interested. You know what? Let me give it a try. I think this product can work for me. Yes, before now, they knew about you, but they don't believe that your product can offer to them the solution that they desire. But at the stage of the interest, they are not believing it. So they can see that, you know what, this product might just be the product I need for my problem. Then, after the stage of the interest comes the desire. The desire is when they pass through the awareness stage, interest stage. Now they know, they are convinced that this is the product and they desire the product. They are in love with it. So at this stage, they must have heard about your products from people they know, right? Or from testimonials. Right now, they have the desire. They've seen that, oh, this thing works. And I love it. This is what I need for what I need it for. Then comes the last stage, which is the action stage. In the action stage, this is where they actually click the button in order for them to sign up for your program, or click the button in order for them to make the purchase of what you are offering to them. And that is the 4 stages of a sales funnel. The key here, all 3 stages, is to effectively engage the potential customers or the visitors from the first time they met you till when they make purchase. And let's move to part 2, which is mapping out your sales funnel. Now, when it comes to mapping out your sales funnel, you need to understand one key important thing. The reason for your product is because you want to solve problem to a client or to potential customer. And we can categorize this potential customer into audience, right? These are your audience. The first thing you need to do when it comes to mapping out your sales funnel is identifying your target audience. By the time you are able to identify who is your target audience, where are they? What are they into? What is their demography? What is their psychography? And what is even their income level? At that point, you are really getting to know who you want to serve and how you will serve them. Then you move to step number 2, your unique selling proposition. What sets you apart from what other people are offering in the marketplace? That is what you need to do in mapping your sales funnel. You need to be able to outline the sales funnel from the awareness phase to the conversion phase. How many steps will it take a visitor from the first time he met you, when he's aware of your products, to the time he gets to purchase? That will be the last part in mapping out your sales funnel. But you need to understand, when it comes to the mapping of your sales funnel, the last part where you outline all the processes that will involve, this might even be longer than what you're thinking. Sometimes, after client gives you their contact, right? You are not making sales immediately, but you know what happens? By the time you introduce nurturing campaign, sales campaign, and every other strategy that is involved in marketing campaign, you'll be able to close the sales. Now, in this point, in the last point where you're mapping out your sales funnel, you need to include all the steps that might be involved in closing your potential customers. Let's move to step number 3, building of your sales funnel itself. Now, how do you build a sales funnel? A sales funnel typically involves 3 major aspects. The first thing you need to do in your sales funnel is, first of all, you need to be able to craft your landing page. Your landing page is what captures your audience attention, also get them to be able to give you their leads or make purchase, and also is the first phase or is your first point of contact for them to be able to interact with your business. So landing page is very, very important, and that is the first thing to build in your sales funnel. Usually, to build a landing page, you will need to have a skill of copy writing and also be able to articulate your message properly in a way that it captures your audience attention and effectively and eventually turn them into buying customers. After you create your landing page, the next step will be creating a lead capture, right? You need to have an opt-in form on that particular landing page that will collect their contact, their information, and other details that you will require in order for you to interact with them and follow them up after the first engagement. Now, I always say this, usually after they meet you the first time, they might not buy from you immediately, right? They will go through certain steps, certain processes. Through the period where they are still doing their own research, finding out about your product and other products, you must be able to capture their leads and be sending them messages, be nurturing them all through that particular phase. And that is how you turn them into paying clients. The final step, step number 3 in building your sales funnel. These steps involve integrating email marketing automation tools to the 2 steps you have done already, right? Which is you building a landing page and a lead capturing system. The purpose of this particular email marketing automation tool is to keep sending the message and to nurture this audience that has joined your email list so that you can continue to guide them through until they become your customer. Part 4 is the testing and optimization of your sales funnel. Once your sales funnel is set up, it is important you continually test, optimize, and also modify something that is not working or improve on something that is already doing well. Sometimes people say if you're doing well, you don't need to touch it. It will not do well forever, Once in a while, you need to improve on something, you need to check, you need to test, and also change something that you need to change. When it comes to technology, you always have to change something. So now, how do you go about doing this testing and optimization? The first thing you need to do is for you to experiment with different messages, offer, landing page copies, and designs. Some messages might resonate with certain number of people, certain number of audience. Other messages might not do as well. Or some of your offers, you might have different kind of products you are offering to your audience. Some will do well, some will not immediately. So you might need to test. You will always need to test and optimize which one does better so that you can continue to offer that first before later you can now offer the other one as an upsell to your audience. And the second thing you need to do when it comes to testing and optimizing your sales funnel is for you to track all your metrics. You must learn to track all your metrics. Metrics such as conversion rates, click-through rates, return on investment. All these metrics must be tracked in order for you to know what is working and what is not working. So by you tracking these particular metrics, it will help you know where to improve on your funnel so that you can properly optimize your funnel for effective conversion and sales, eventually more profits. Then finally, the last thing you need to do in this particular step is for you to gather customer feedback. Nothing is more important than you having enough feedback from people who are already interacting with your business. You see, I always say this quote. Elon Musk always say that feedback is everything. Now, feedback is everything. With the feedback, you'll be able to change almost everything. You can change your product offering based on feedback. You can even create a new product based on feedback. You can optimize your funnel based on feedback. So feedback. Sometimes you survey, ask your customers, how are they enjoying your product? What would they want you to do better? Ask for their opinion and you will get more feedback. And that is the final thing you need to do when it comes to testing and optimizing your sales funnel. By implementing this particular blueprint, I have no doubt at all that right now you'll be able to set up your sales funnel and start multiplying your profit. But if you don't have a product, I urge you to watch this particular video on how to create a high converting product. Then you can now from there create your sales funnel for the product and start making money. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Go watch it now. Yes, go and watch it.